What's up everybody? So my first ever video I made on my YouTube was I rank every 4-star character available. And today I want to do the same thing but with 5-star. Before I start, as usual, I'm ranking this based on my opinion mostly. So let's start ranking. Coming in dead last at number 17 is obviously Chi-Chi. How do I describe this character? I mean, it's a 5-star? No, it's not. It's a 3-star. All it can do is just a freaking healing. That's it. The cryo ability is very weak. No damage, no AoE, no nothing. Just basic healing. I mean, it's a big healing. It's just you better off going with Bennett is a healer plus a support character. Nobody's excited when you get Chi-Chi. Second to last, at number 16, we got Keqing. The problem with Keqing is that she's an electro character, and electro DPS just seems to struggle in these days. And probably her biggest weakness is that her only use is just DPS and utilizes a lot on electro, unlike Razor who uses physical mostly. At number 15 we got Albedo. Now first of all, what is Albedo? What is it for? What do you use Albedo for? I mean, the burst damage or support? DPS? What? A Geo support? At best his greatest use is for like a Geo support. I don't really master it too much, but I know for a fact that I would rather have Zhongli. 14 we got Jean. I mean, really? 5-star healer? Are you serious? Number 13 we got Klee. And really though, Klee is just... Why would you need Klee when Dlook is already on standard banner, you know? And the problem with Klee is that though she can deal a lot of damage, same damage as Dlook or maybe more damage than Dlook, it's just that you don't need Klee, okay? And Klee is a lot harder to play than Dlook because of, you know, like animation cancelling or the fact that her attack is so small and her ult is great and all, but you just... There's already Dlook, which mean like, why would you want Klee? Dlook is a lot easier to play and covers more ground. I don't know, but for me, yeah, Dlook is just overall better. Similar fashion, at number 12 we got Yomia. Kinda like Klee, it's just like, why would you need Yomia if Dlook is already in the game? Dlook covers a lot of ground, I said. Yomia and Klee is just like very small area of effect, and just the damage is something that Dlook can do, so like... I mean, again, yeah, Yomia can fight one target really quickly. You can fight one bosses very quickly, but like, this is 5-star limited characters. Isn't it supposed to be better than the standard banner characters? Number 11 we got Eula. I kinda look at it similar role as Dlook, you know? Like, why would I want to use Eula? Why would I want to use Eula when Dlook already existed? I don't have much to say about Eula, even though she can deal 1 million damage. I don't even want to place Eula over, well, Dlook. At number 10 we got Now Tartaglia deal a lot of damage, I gotta admit, okay? Very quickly too. Maybe not as good as Dlook, maybe not as good as Hu Tao, but the way I look at Tartaglia is more like an enabler, not a DPS. You know, you deal a lot of damage with applying Hydro. Him himself can deal a lot of damage too. Well, I don't care if Tartaglia is weak and all, he's so much fun. I mean, if I'm a game developer, I would wish to create characters like this. And overall, not only he's fun, he's also really strong, and definitely stronger than the character that I mentioned previously, but not stronger than Mona. At number 9, we got Mona. Here's the deal. Mona, very strong, her ult is very useful, but who needs Mona? That's the deal. And she will allow you to deal a lot of damage. I would rather have Bennett. What do you need from Mona? I made it this far without saying, I need Mona. I never. Honestly, in the standard banner, Mona is the only character that is worth it, you know? Jean, Chi-Chi, and Keqing? No. But not only Mona in the standard banner. Dlook is also really worth it. At number 8, he's never been weak. You cannot call Dlook weak. Obviously weaker than Hu Tao, but not a weak character, okay? Dlook is just straight up a great DPS. When you get it, you immediately have one of the strongest DPS ever. His ultimate is so strong, covers a lot of ground, and for, you know, a smaller unit, it pushes them away, interrupting their attack. Probably the best thing about him is just how much damage he can deal and how much area he can cover. That's all I want to say about Dlook. Remember guys, these are all 5-star characters. These characters are strong and really worth your time, worth to be considered 5-star. So none of them are weak, they're just not as strong as the upcoming ones. Like Karahara Kazuha. Now, number 7, Karahara Kazuha. This character, you might not look at it as an OP character, but overall, just a very helpful one. It's just, it really helps out your team being an animal support. Reason being here is that I already have Sucrose and that's enough for me. Obviously, it's completely different character and, you know, he boosts your damage a lot though. Kinda like, I kind of want to look at him as like Bennett.
冒険だ冒険
Not OP, but very, very useful. Alright, number 6, we got Xiao. The thing about Xiao is just he's so much fun to play. I don't even have him, but I know he's so much fun, and I regret not getting him. Anyways, yeah, go back to the topic. Xiao is very strong. His ult lets him deal 40,000 damage standard. Like, him with his mask is probably one of the greatest DPS, and his only weakness is just HP. So like, just bring Bennett with you and you're good to go. For me, the way I see Xiao as one of the strongest characters is just the way you play him. You know, with his mask, you don't just, punch people or hit them with your sword. Boring. You jump onto the air and land like a rocket, And that for me is a great feature. You can use that jump to your advantage as like dodging capability, and every time you land, you also interrupts enemy like a claymore user would do. And he's an animal character which like has almost no weakness other than Anemo itself. Like there's almost no enemy that is resistant to Anemo except for like Anemo slimes, but who's scared of Anemo slime anyways? But yeah, that's how I look at Xiao. He's strong, but sadly he's not that strong without his mask. Number 5, we got Hu Tao. I mean, I guess I have to admit that this character is stronger than Xiao and Dlook. Her E ability is a lot stronger than Dlook's E ability, and a lot faster. Her ultimate is just, it covers all of her weakness of, taking part of her health to deal more damage, so you can use this ult to heal you back up and deal a lot of damage along with it, and then you can use your E again to deal more damage, and you can just rotate back and forth. And number 4, we got Venti. Honestly, do I need to explain? This character can finish off Spiral Abyss like it's nothing. His ultimate is ridiculous, man. It pulls everyone to the middle, to the black hole, and along with it, you can combine elements. He's also an animal, which means you can decrease some resistance. While you're pulling them to the black hole, they cannot move. They cannot, they're basically staying in there, suffering, Though, yeah, you can't pull off bigger enemies, but even without it, you can still use it as an advantage. Venti is never not an OP character. He's always been an OP character since the beginning. If you have Venti, there's nothing is difficult, okay? You can finish off everything without doing anything. Also forgot to mention that his E deals a lot of damage. We made it to the top 3. Number 3, Kamisato Ayaka. This character is insane. Ayaka, how can I explain it? It's just melee Ganyu, kinda. So you deal a lot of cryo damage very quickly. Melee, of course. The one that's crazy about Ayaka is that she infused her sword with cryo every time you sprint. So it actually makes sense to do that sprint. And her ult is crazy. It's a little bit of Venti, and what I mean by that, it kind of immobilizes the enemy and push it along with it, and deals a lot of damage with it. You can see these on YouTube that deals like 10,000 per tick. Obviously it can be higher, but just 10,000 itself is already crazy. And she is a cryo character, and for me, I think cryo character is more superior than pyro because reverse melt. And yeah, overall just a very strong DPS and not too difficult to play again. Like, not too difficult to play. Her strength is so good. She kind of has no weakness, I guess. She deals a lot of damage. Her ult has a lot of things to it, and it just fits to be a 5-star, okay? Anyone who have been waiting for Ayaka since the beginning, well, congratulations. She's number 3 best 5-star character. Number 2 is Ganyu, of course. I mean, what else do I have to say? This character is unfair, okay? Her main attack deals more damage than most characters' ultimate. Like, what else do I want to say? She is a bow character that splash. She can finish off an enemy from a distance. She can finish off commission in one hit from a distance. It's crazy. This character is unfair. She is a cryo character. Her scaling it just makes no sense. Her damage is unbelievable. And her kit is just built in for damage. Her ultimate, damage. Her E, damage. Like, how do you compete against Ganyu? This character is crazy strong. You can't compete. This character is so strong. And she's so strong that people start calling her boring and not fun, unfair, and all these sort of stuff. And I think I'm the only one in this world who does not consider Ganyu boring. I love Ganyu's playstyle. And I love Ganyu in general. She's beautiful. Yeah, so basically, why she's strong is just because whatever Xiao can deal, whatever Hu Tao can deal with their skills, Ganyu can deal the same damage or even more with her main attack. So if you miss a 20,000 damage possibility, you can just draw back your bow and deal another one. Easy, right? And number 1, of course, Mr. Zhongli. Honestly, his support capability is unmatched. I feel like if you have Zhongli, your account is just 10,000 times better because you can't lose. That's how I describe Zhongli. You can't lose. If you put Ganyu in your team, you basically have a good DPS in your team, okay? But if you have Zhongli, your team is indestructible. You can't lose. That's how I want to say it. And that's only the layer of the cake. That's only the cream of the cake, okay? Zhongli has more to offer. He can debuff enemy, summon a meteor, and the meteor itself deals a lot of damage. But not only that, it also immobilizes the enemy for a couple of seconds. That immobilizing ability. Can you let me speak, Zhongli? I wanna talk. Okay, back to the topic. Zhongli's ult has the ability to immobilize, which is something that Venti and Ayaka can do. Something like this to add up with his strong damage. And the fact that you can't lose, then what kind of content you're afraid of? You're not gonna lose against Ashdaha, you're not gonna lose against Oceanides, then yeah. If I wanna recommend you guys one 5-star, and if you can only keep one 5-star in your account, Zhongli, bar none. Okay, this character is broken. This character is strong in any ways. Yes. It's still, yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you get my point, right? Zhongli, you can't lose. Deals a lot of damage and overall just a strong support. And I think this character might be the best 5-star in the game. You can't compete. I really want to put Ganyu in number 1, but I just can't stress the strength that he has, the support capability that he offers to the team. That's all I have to say about Zhongli. So, who do you think is the best 5-star character? Keep in mind again, this is just based on my personal opinion, and maybe you have your own opinion. Who's the best 5-star character for you? But that's my list basically. I hope you enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't, if you like my content. Like this video if you do like the video, and that's all from me. I'll see you later.